What's happening, film nerds? David the Film Junkie here. The Deadpool drama continues. Well, not really. There's not much drama. But yes, Deadpool 2, what's happening now? Well, we got new information that's come about from the inside, apparently. Just to do a little recap, I'm sure you guys already know. You watched the two previous videos. Tim Miller has walked away from directing the anticipated sequel for creative differences with Ryan Reynolds. Now, at first it was like, well, what the fuck, Ryan? Are you becoming a little big-headed there? Are they going to have to increase the size of your mask for the second movie? No. Apparently, it had to do with a little bit of casting when in casting Cable. Tim Miller wanted Kyle Chandler to play Cable, which was a very random choice. Reynolds did not. Fox backed up Reynolds, and I actually back up Reynolds too. I like Kyle Chandler, but I don't really see him as Cable. Now we got a new piece of information from the inside stating that Tim Miller wanted to make this big, glorious blockbuster movie for $150 million. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot of money, especially when, like, Civil War, Batman vs. Superman were like $250 million budgets. Big-time budgets. But what they need to keep that Deadpool charm, they have to have a low-budget movie. That first movie was, what, $70 to $80 million? And it made a shit ton? And, you know, but it had a charm to it. The fact that it was such a low-budget movie and just was awesome. The action, the CGI was great. So that's pretty much what's going on here is Tim Miller wanted to make this glorious, stylized blockbuster, and the other three, because like I said, there was the illustrious four. It was Rhett Reese, Paul Wernick, and Ryan Reynolds, and Tim Miller that brought it to life. Well, the other three, the writers and Reynolds, want a scrappy, raunchy, inexpensive movie. That's what we want too. We want the action, but we don't want it overdone. We don't want, you're going to make a movie with $150 million? Well, guess what? You're probably going to get a movie that's an end-of-the-world scenario, a fucking laser shooting up into the sky, and Deadpool having to save some shit. That's what you're going to end up getting with $150 million with a stylized blockbuster. You're going to get that same formula, possibly. Hopefully not. I mean, Tim Miller, I doubt he would do something like that, but still. I could see what's going on here. But I guess it's going to be okay. Tim Miller's already going to be working on another project. Maybe he'll come over to the DC side, man. I mean, that Lobo movie is right up his alley. Maybe the Harley Quinn movie. Maybe Green Lantern. Maybe Man of Steel. The guy has done a lot of DC video game work. He did a fucking awesome job with the commercial for Arkham Origins, man. That showed, like, Bruce Wayne, like, aging throughout. With, like, the same look on his face, like, panning out. That was so beautifully done. One of the most beautiful pieces of fucking Batman footage I've ever seen. And it was him. So, yeah, we got that. And he also did, like, the DC Universe Online little short thing that I just watched. Really awesome stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, I could see why the three of them are, like, they're trying to keep it simple. They're trying to keep that formula that worked for them the first time. Tim Miller wanted to go a completely different direction, I guess. So, it makes sense. It makes sense. Well, see what happens, guys. Well, let me know your thoughts about it down below. I'll talk to you guys later. And thank you for watching, you beautiful people. You go ahead and hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to my other channel too. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and visit filmjunkie.com for all my videos.